All right, here we go. We're gonna do this from scratch. It's a Microsoft. Go on to Google and Google Image Composite Editor. It's by Microsoft. It's free. See this? This is what it's called. So you can do all of this with it. My screen is huge, I'm sorry. But this is the part you need to see. Right here. Click on this. The file is actually on my desktop. We'll go with this one. Yeah, there we go. These all came from my Mavic. So I just took the SD card out, and these are all DNG files that I like. You could use JPEG if you want, if you have JPEG, but I shoot in both. I shoot JPEG and RAW because I edit my images. So this is easy, okay? So it has everything all set up in order. All I do is click stitch. It'll do its thing, you see? It's giving a little progress. You see the progress? Then you'll see a composite. It depends on how fast your computer is when you see this happen. I don't know how fast your computer is. I don't know what kind of video card you're running, but whatever. I'm running something pretty decent. It's quiet. I crop it. That's all. I just hit the button at the top, crop. It goes from stitch to crop. Hit autocomplete, and it completes the top piece. So now I have to export it. If I like it, see? Now I go to export. I'm sorry, my screen is huge. I apologize, but I know everybody wanted to know how to do this. So if you're just following what I'm doing, you'll get this no problem. It's very easy. So now I just save it. What I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna save it as a JPEG. I'm gonna move the screen over a little so you can see. I'm not gonna save it as a JPEG. I'm gonna save it as a PNG file. I'm gonna export it to disk. I'm gonna put it on the desktop in the same folder. Nah, I'll put it on the desktop in the opposite folder on the outside, so that way I can find it. You should do the same so you can find the file. I'll close this out, I don't need it anymore. So now I have it right here. If you want, you can go into Photoshop and then edit it. I will. I'll show you what I do to get the top part. Because if you don't do the top part, it's gonna look kind of weird. And I still haven't gotten the top part correct yet. I'm not good at this yet. I'm just showing you guys how I did it. So you can see I already did some of them already, and I probably have done this one already. I don't even want to go to this one. So I'm in Photoshop. I don't know what you have, but whatever you use to edit your photos, use it. I like Photoshop. I'm used to it. So now I go into Photoshop, and this is the size that the image is. What I'll do is I'll enlarge the canvas. That's the first thing. It says that you should double the canvas size by the pixels that you're using. So if you look, hold on, let me see if I can move this down. I'll move it down for you. Move this to pixels, don't forget that. So that's 5120. So if you pull up your calculator on your phone or your tablet, whatever, I'll do it right here for you. Ooh, my bad. So you got 2650. I'm not the best typer either. And then after I make this canvas bigger, I like to take the top piece of this and exaggerate it, is what I call it. Across the top. It's gonna look kind of weird when I do this, but it works. It keeps the bottom at least from looking kind of funky. So you have to, sorry, you go into transform and then scale. Scale it up. I like to go a little bit of outside so I don't get no white. Click apply. Deselect it. So you see, you're gonna have a little bit of a differentiation in your picture, but that's okay. Now I go into the image size. And they said to make this one 10,000. That's what Facebook likes. And then I save it as a JPEG. Onto the desktop so I can find it. I'll close Photoshop. I don't need it anymore. So now I have this, but I'm not done yet. You have to right click it, click on properties, and you can see what I'm talking about. Details and camera maker, camera mode model is blank. It can't be like that. So there's a program that I picked up which is called EXIF Fixer. You can Google something like that. You can find your own program, but this is what I use because I like it, because it actually worked. Again, it's EXIF Fixer. It looks like this when you open it up. So I'm going to choose the file, which is on my desktop. And there we go. It does its thing. And now the file's there. So I don't do anything other than click add metadata. Close this out. Close this out. And take this file and I'll email it or send it to my phone right now. And then I'll put it on Facebook and watch. You'll see it.